Good morning, everyone. I'm Ryan, and if we haven't had the chance to meet before, hello. I am so happy that you have joined me for the Commons Kids online service today. We have lots of awesome things planned for you today, like a Bible story, some awesome songs that you can dance to, and a really cool project that Ashley's put together for you. Aren't her projects so much fun? Even if you just watch them, they're so fun to watch. Today, we're continuing our lesson on encouraging each other. And we are talking about the Apostle Paul and his journey to Jerusalem. Now, Paul was on a journey to Jerusalem because he felt that he needed to do Jesus' work there. But he had warnings from two separate people that he would be in danger if he went there. Whoa! That's pretty wild and would take a lot of bravery to keep going. But he trusted God, and he had some awesome friends who encouraged him by praying, and he felt that God would take care of him on his way and when he arrived in Jerusalem. So, let's jump into our story together. Get cozy and listen up. Today, we are reading two stories, and they're called Paul on a Journey and Paul in Danger. So let's start with Paul on a journey. Paul was going to the city of Jerusalem. Some of his friends said, "We have been listening to God. He told us you will be in danger in Jerusalem. Please don't go." But Paul said, "I've been listening to God too. I know I will be in danger, but I must work for Jesus. I have to go." So Paul got in a boat and sailed away to Jerusalem. On the way, he met some more friends. They said, "We've been listening to God. He says people in Jerusalem will tie you up and put you in prison." "I know," said Paul, "but I must work for Jesus. I will be careful, but I have to go." All Paul's friends prayed for him, and Paul knew that even if bad things happened to him, God would be with him and would help him to be brave. And this story is from Acts 21, 1 through 16. Our next story is called Paul in Danger. Paul's nephew was worried. He had heard that some nasty men wanted to hurt Uncle Paul. "What can I do?" wondered Paul's nephew. "How can I help Uncle Paul?" He went to see the man in charge of the Roman soldiers. "Please, sir," he said, "some men are going to hurt my Uncle Paul." "I will stop them," promised the man in charge. "Leave it with me." Late at night, when it was dark, the man in charge told his soldiers to get a horse for Paul to ride. Then all the soldiers lined up with Paul, some in front, some behind, some on one side, and some on the other side. They took Paul far away to a safe place where the nasty men could not hurt him. God had kept Paul safe. Acts 23, 12 to 33. Thanks for listening to this story, you all. Wow, you guys are really great listeners. I'm sure you learned something from our story today. Well, I think it took Paul a lot of bravery to go and do what he felt he needed to do. But I'm also really interested in the soldier who helped him out. Man, it really seems like it would have been a hard thing for that soldier to disobey his orders and do the right thing. But he did it anyway because he knew deep down inside of him that it was the right thing to do to help somebody. And I think that we can learn a lot from this lesson. Sometimes it's really, really hard to do the right thing, but we know deep down inside that it's really important. So I want to encourage you. When you feel like something is the right thing to do, maybe it's standing up for somebody, I want you to dig deep inside of yourself and get the courage to go ahead and do it. And you know what? This is a really, really important thing to do and something that Jesus is teaching us a lot about. Hey, do any of you remember what our memory verse from this month was? I'll give you a hint. It was 3 words. If you know it, say it with me. Encourage each other. 2 Corinthians 13:11. And hey, if this is your first time hearing it, let's join together and say it all as a group. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Encourage each other. 2 Corinthians 13:11. Well, thank you all so much for joining me today. It is so awesome to be with you in your homes today, and I just want to pray as we close. So if you're comfortable, close your eyes and pray with me. Creator God, thank you for the people you have put in our lives to encourage us. I pray that we have patience this week for the people around us, and I pray that we would be brave enough to stand up and do the right thing when we need to. We pray all these things in Jesus' name. Amen. Again, thank you so much for joining me today. I really hope to see you all here next week. So, bye for now.